Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Today is October 17th, 2015, and there is a big fight in the world of boxing. Right now in the sport, they are saying maybe the biggest star is Gennady Golovkin. He is currently 33-0 and 33 years old. They're saying this guy might be the star to replace Floyd Mayweather, who's been the face of boxing for a period of time now. Anyhow, what I want to show you is how the world of boxing is rigged by the numbers, always has been, and tonight's fight is a prime example of that. So let's begin with the name of the fighter and also today's date and how it ties in with boxing history. His name is Gennady Golovkin, and his nickname is Triple G because his initials are GGG. Triple G in Pythagorean gematria equals 42, just like the last name Golovkin. If you're new here and you don't know how to gematria, please type in how to gematria. I have an instructional video, but very quickly, Pythagorean, you reduce each letter to a single digit. T is the 20th letter in the alphabet. 20 is 2 plus 0 equals 2. R is the 18th, 1 plus 8 is 9. I is the 9th, P is the 16th, 1 plus 6 is 7, so on. You make each letter a single digit, then you add the word. Triple G and Golovkin equal 42. Today's date, October 17th, 2015, has a numerology of 42. Plus, what's weird is there is a boxing promotional firm called October 17th. Freemason in Pythagorean gematria is 42, and boxing is rigged, controlled, written, created by Freemasons. We'll get to that. G in English gematria sums to 42. This is where you take the alphabetic order and multiply by 6. G equals 42. In Francis Bacon's form of gematria, lowercase letters A through Z are worth 1 through 26. Uppercase A through Z are worth 27 through 52. In that case, G is worth 33. 33 is the most important number to the Freemasons. Gennady is currently 33-0, 33 years old. This boxing match is in October, the only month with 33 gematria, and he's fighting an opponent, David Lemieux, who has a life number of 33. He's born December 22nd, 1988. That is a date with 33 numerology. Also, Triple G's trainer is named Abel Sanchez, who has gematria of 42 the small way and 96 the big way, and of course the word Freemason is 96 the big way. Muhammad Ali is widely regarded as the greatest boxer ever. Muhammad Ali, the small way 42, the big way 96. Of course, his birth name was Cassius Clay, CC. C's the third letter, 33. The name Cassius Clay in Pythagorean gematria equals 33. And with the S exceptions, 51, like a conspiracy. Tonight's fight with Triple G is in New York City at Madison Square Garden. NYC has gematria of 42. MSG has gematria of 39. 39 and 42 share a relationship in gematria. I just point that out. They both sum to 142 when written out as words. Here's his stats, though. Age 33, currently 33 wins, 30 knockouts, meaning his next knockout will be his 31st, the foundational degree of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. 31 plus 32 plus 33 equals 96. He has these nicknames, God of War and Golden Boy. The gematria of 44 stands out. There's a middleweight record, the best ever starting record, 44-0. Maybe Triple G will get there someday. He's still got a lot of years left. Mayweather's boxing at 38, soon to be 39. Also, Truth Seeker, what I want to show you about this mainstream article is look at how it begins. This is about tonight's fight. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is retired, or so he says, and boxing is in search of a new star. Hello, Golovkin. Think about that name, Golovkin, for a boxer who uses a boxing glove. I think this guy wins tonight, and I think Floyd Mayweather ends up coming out of retirement to fight him. We will get to that. Here's a recent boxing spectacle by the numbers. Deontay Wilder was going for his 33rd consecutive knockout, trying to start 33-0. He was 32-0 at the time with 32 KOs. He ended up winning. He became 33-0. He knocked out his opponent in 96 seconds, like the word Freemason. The boxing ring is 96 feet around, Truth Seeker, 24 feet on each side. 24, the reflection of 42. The name Muhammad sums to 74 like Masonic. Ali 22, put it together. Muhammad Ali 96. Important numbers in boxing, as we said. The opponent he knocked out in 96 seconds was 33 years old, and his name was Malik Scott, having Pythagorean gematria of 33. The big way 123, just like the word conspiracy. Recently, Floyd Mayweather won a fight with 67 coded all over it. Notice this headline after he defeated Pacquiao said Mayweather wins, gematria of 67. In the fight, he was fighting Manny Pacquiao. Manny has gematria of 67. It said he has a 67-inch reach. They were fighting at the MGM, which has Jewish gematria of 67, also 33 the small way. By the end of the fight, Pacquiao landed 67 more punches, Mayweather landed 67 more punches than Pacquiao, and Mayweather hit Pacquiao 67 times in the head. After this, I wanted to see if 67 was important in boxing. Marvelous Marvin Hagler has the second longest reign with the belt in the middleweight class. It's 6 years, 7 months, only second to Tony Zale, who had 67 career wins and held it longer. 67, 33, these are important numbers to the Masons. Freemasonry equals 67 in gematria. Right now, there's been a lot of articles written about how Mayweather's currently retired, 49-0, tied with Rocky Marciano at 49-0 in history. At the time, on October 17th, was making tweets, this boxing promotional firm, saying, "I'm going to miss Floyd's action-packed fights with prime fighters." This was after he fought Andre Berto and became 49-0, and everyone said it was an awful fight. Anyhow, notice this. This is Floyd Mayweather's birthday, born February 24th, 1977. It's a date with 50 numerology, which is a special number in this nation. America equals 50. But I also think he will eventually get his 50th win. I suspect he'll do it at age 39 or 42 as well. One of those two ages. With regards to 42 and 96, in the month of February, which Mayweather's born, it's the only month with 42 and 96 gematria. In his last fight, he defeated Andre Michael Berto. He came into the fight 48-0. Andre Berto equals 48. His full name in simple English gematria sums to 153. Notice that Andre is a 42 name, and why this stands out is in the Bible there's a miraculous catch of 153 fish, an important number in sacred geometry. Anyhow, the word fish has gematria of 42, miraculous and Pythagorean equals 42 as well. These numbers that are coded in sports are done by the Freemasons, who take them from spiritual texts such as the Bible. There's a lot I could talk about Truth Seeker, but I want to skip to Don King. Most people know who Don King is that follow boxing. I want to show you Don King's numbers. Don, a 33 name, King, a 41 name, put it together 74 like Masonic, like Muhammad. He was the big promoter for Muhammad Ali early on. He's from Cleveland, Ohio. Ohio, a state with 47 gematria. The name Mayweather equals 47, a very important number to the Masons, to the Zionists. Cleveland, one of few cities with a 33 gematria. His birthday, August 20th, 1931, is a date with 42 numerology as well as 59 numerology, and these numbers are often stamped on black Americans, many times in a negative way. The word Negro, slave, and blues all have gematria of 59. Motown Records came out in 59. The word nigger, the most hateful word for black Americans, shows how these numbers are linked. It has a gematria of 42 with a double 59 coding. And what's interesting about 5 and 9 are they are the only numbers that sum out in simple English gematria to 42. February, Black History Month, the only month with a gematria of 42. February 28th, the last day of the year, is the 59th day of the year. Think about the black American who was assassinated, Martin Luther King Jr. Look at his name gematria. 2/28 is a lot like February 28. United States of America also equals 228. This nation was built by Masons and in large part on the backs of slaves, and I think that's why there's all this significant coding that syncs up so well with black American history. I've exposed a lot of it on this video blog, It's even coded into boxing, and when you think about boxing, it's mostly a premier sport for black athletes at this day and age, and also throughout history, and I don't think that's a coincidence. To go off tangent, I want to show you something about falling on your number in case I'm wrong about him winning tonight. Perhaps this guy loses. If he loses, I've also noticed a pattern where people's names and birthdays, when it syncs up with the numerology, sometimes they do awful in sports. I don't think that's going to happen with him tonight, but I've seen this pattern. It was true of Manny Pacquiao. This past Thursday night football, the Falcons got upset, and I thought they were going to get upset because I realized how well the date numerology corresponded with the team. October 15th was a date with 15 numerology plus the 15th day of the year. Atlanta in gematria equals 15. It was also a date with a life lesson number of 33. Atlanta's on the 33rd parallel. It's also a date with 40 numerology, and Atlanta Falcons equals 40. So often when I see things sync up this well with the sports team, they lose, and the Falcons ended up losing this game. I just point this out to let you know what I am observing in the world of rig sports. I don't have it all figured out, but the more I watch it, the more I understand it, and the more I'm able to predict successfully. I've gotten a lot of things predicted correctly in the past year. I've also come close on a lot of predictions that were slightly off. But tonight I see a win for this guy, being 33-0, 33 years old, facing the opponent with the 33 life number. I think this is the night for Triple G, and I think it's all a setup for Floyd Mayweather's coming out of retirement party, and I think he will beat this guy, becoming 50-0. That's the long shot prediction. Until next time, Truth Seeker.